member in Nigeria, Mama Bamba, you know, Kasiebo, so Brasso, send you know, Kasiebo, or some of us on Sukoja, somewhere, JD TV, nothing really so. It was your name, brains, made by some of the sets in the before Dambali, Yasom, the tea and smell the Basum, a Biaco Piemon, a war, a year, LPP, Amayo, Communicas, Yamia Dumachna. I dare say, clean up is such a be up because our mind and the makers. I get every year and from my own I say, I didn't from my own so I'm going to South soon of Kasiebo is a president and our Kweku teaching hospital, no said the other password when we say a paying at the yam. What that a new cat lab at the Yakasabuam, my Facebook from here and amount for a share entry to me. President John Dramani Mahama Akriyas and Swaka Saudi Media said, Yamia Duma and the albino alga film some Masha Buama Fisuno cardiovascular diseases are actually a friend of Fisuno and Masha Buam, no mercy a cardiovascular buildings we knew our mind teaching teaching hospital in the African Tamale teaching hospital. Kasiebo no bete as NPP Amayoko no as a second before your mother constitutes a woman about to be a chance from you before the constitution. Now, so before your woman, so for Tomo, come as a before your woman, so for the neck in Sisha with the Bayano, Omopace, Omobuso, as all the baby now account with Smagia Sanchez and the shape of Yopoo. The demo chairman at the Kyle said, Kasiebo, the demo life will need to pay to him and roll and it was also. Oh, yeah, you create the so on a master. So, before you wash up for maybe so I should name some farm. Was one in some so at the Amami who on the Machine of Papa. And that is not what TikTok like I say. We got up on and Chimwa. You want to learn Capra. It's a man more travel with Chimo, Elma, Hattie, up the TikTok at the Abama. So, this Yopoo, and the Daffy Monja Brennan 70 to the Yansha Kasiebo no asem President John Mahama ya ono eye Ghana man penny pempem no kase do ne kokko tiremu ewo eye Kweku teaching hospital ya me no kase de ode apaso akotwa ahumema ne de wakoda eye new categorization laboratory lab a chese ne beboam ma afesu so no omo a omo kokrom yade anampo se komam yade bia no ma hwa boam adi hu dwuma na etimi aisa ya rena no etimi efuom na emre opani ekokopie mu ewo dwumede ya se na President John Mahama editu edwasem so sa hihye ya maye na yade betimi abo pa ye ma afesu apomodin sem etime jane nanso eba no kokram ye ton kwada na afesu penifo makoma honam omo hwa aboa na afesu sa hari na eyi afri hom na President John Mahama ekasa no di chem sem san hihye mu hye na no eba no cardiovascular disease na asa kokram ye to yade e akoma hom na afesu so emergency ya chese awofo na afesu eye apemfo afam yina no ebi mo no kokko wokrampo na mo hu na ebe ye na chese kokram yade ato eye makoma ho ande mo push omege na se timkeja na afei akwakoye aragosem ne sento chemam ayade asa nhihye ye omaye na betimi aboa pa ye na afei so no two new lab ya omasi ni na betimi ahwa aboa ama afei so kokram yade ye eto eye nipa akoma ho ma hwa aboa atenti bibia na afei so bibia etimi eja ne na so branem President John Mahama to so akachemu sem san nhihye na no ayade strategy omonsa mo fa so no ma expand special health care se betimi aboa mo mind de ofa twom bibia na obi etimi ayapomodin mapam no chemsem sikabotin ya omofa ye edifi eye sa adwumede na no efi eye Ghana Medical Trust Fund ya na se 20 Mahama care no ho ina says umuya sa
radio entertain
two lab ye betimi aboa ma afi so no apomodin se megina brand eba no akoma ya de ya eto nkwada na afi so empenifo akoma ho am President John Dramani Mahama kopi odwumede na se no anu di ensem ebi eni.
So this new cardiac catheterization laboratory represents restoration, renewal, and progress. It reflects our determination that setbacks should never define our future. Instead, they should inspire us to rebuild, to provide timely neurovascular interventions for stroke patients, where every minute saved can mean the difference between full recovery and permanent disability. Each successful procedure carried out here will represent more than a medical achievement. It will mean another patient returning home to his family, another worker returning to productive employment, another young Ghanaian given a second chance to pursue their dreams. That is the true value of investing in healthcare. This facility is not an isolated project. It forms part of a broader national strategy to strengthen specialized healthcare across Ghana. Through the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, the government is investing in establishing 2 new comprehensive cardiology centers at the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital and the Tamale Teaching Hospitals.
The Payati K President John Dramani Mahama Nanudi Sem and Odi to the Okocha Humemo Ewo Kolebu Teaching Hospital and Odi Sewina at the Etu General Kasiebo no Sansuchim Sem. Ayada Trust Fund no Ayado Mabu dear Ayisika bottle 2.3 billion Chesanodium, almost shared the Bobo Bia and Concrona face to move no. Obia benya apomodem apepepepe enko yeso obi eya apomodem pa asino bi ni sentinel omo hwa aboama fenso mama trust fund care no aso obia so meche manaso obia so no bia ebenya apomodem apa na odwumede ya ase no ena opampani ede to edwasem side way dan no eya hihye betimi abo pa ye ni tiaba kolebu na de obi ni obi kokopie bo kolebu teaching hospital na yese mpani ho oche yesi say akoma yade kompo ba be kopie mo ho no am mfidie ye omo de be hwe omo kropo no eya na enwa ye ni sentinel chiremu am eya de asa new laboratory omasi adama Kolebu Teaching Hospital I adom di ifidie mapa ede kogu ma tesani nana ebetimi aboa paye eba no akoma ho ensemsema ombehwe edi aboa mafi bibia agina nenanso.
And so this is part of the mandate of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund that we are covering. The trust fund was allocated 2.3 billion cedis. And it is using part of that money to provide financing for diagnosis and treatment. But it's also using part of that financing to ensure that, notwithstanding which part of the country you are, you can have access to diagnosis and treatment. And so this is why we are here today. The effort to provide skilled professionals has also begun with the first nursing training facility here in Kolebu to train critical healthcare nurses in nephrology, in cardiovascular issues, in oncology, and all the other important critical care areas. The next center will be in Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital. And so far, Cabinet has given approval for 500 of these nurses to be recruited and trained. I think the nurses in Kolebu have already been matriculated and are beginning their courses. And once they finish their courses, they'll be sent to these centers for treatment of non-communicable diseases so that we'll have the professionals, we'll have the facilities, and also we'll have the ability to finance the diagnosis and treatment.
The Payati in K Ghana Mampeni, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, and I sem and Yakote Yano. No, Sad Media Kuyasa and the President John Dramani Mahama added to address us so. I have by no share pass on Modia, Modi SC, a 2 cardiovascular centers, LB, Bakombo Kupimo, our Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital, no, our Kumasi, Nabakuso Kupimo, Tamale Teaching Hospital, which is a way down. I abide on a share with me at a specialist. I owe Mudi Juma and Amposem, a doctor for one swa, Mudi Juma Bana Kuma, and someone, or Mesha Boat, nothing so much, a yes, sentence, meaning the Timia Boapayim, Emma or Maya Pumudin, and submit me according. No, bro, Casano and Odi to address him. Sanche way down, no idea about Boapaye, Emma Pumudin, some of the it's major and ransom. Now, President John Dramani Mahama, El Casano, Chibusen, I was a Ghana, nothing so I'm queen and Obia born home, I did not in Hujimum. What was Kakarubit me, Adunate, send a bit to me about Payim, Malfin, so I banish share your motion shem, a banner, a hospital, and answer sentence, I would almost see, say bet me about my face of Pumudin, Alcon and Niminum, Mumodia, Mumodi, Ageman. President John Dramani Mahama is saying that to Joe work copium or Kolebu Teaching Hospital no chimsey women and she share a bebuapa a ye.
This facility is not an isolated project. It forms part of a broader national strategy to strengthen specialized healthcare across Ghana. Through the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, the government is investing in establishing 2 new comprehensive cardiology centers at the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital and the Tamale Teaching Hospitals. These centers will bring specialized cardiovascular care closer to millions of Ghanaians in the middle and northern belts of our country. Healthcare should never depend on where one lives. Every citizen deserves equitable access to quality specialist services. And I'm very happy Dr. Instrumenta said they are going to mentor these two new younger brothers of theirs. Thank you very much. Upon completion, these facilities will offer comprehensive cardiovascular care, incorporating modern diagnostics, imaging, intensive care units, specialized consulting suites, laboratories, pharmacies, oxygen systems, and other advanced support infrastructure necessary to deliver integrated patient care. Collectively, these investments will position Ghana as a leading center for cardiovascular medicine in West Africa, reducing reliance on medical tourism, strengthening specialist training, and advancing research and enhancing our capacity to respond to increasingly complex health challenges.
Well, Jumedi Yaseno and a Swafu Yashe Apomodi and Sam so Domian for Kobina Mintai Kando and so added the Sadia to management. Your more our Kolebu teaching hospital na face National Cardiothoracic Center for Madam Madaromam. So Sashi ya buying at the Adomo share and him some Mafamu Bibia. Sebet Miaboma mine and Ampose President John Domani Mamma Nisu Adihunum. So more dear AC Air 2 centers, a bit Miaboma Free Ashaku Kronasem. Akuma Ayadia away Ghana Hanum Sintitu and Kolebu na face so no. Confanochi teaching hospital no omonhwe embona fe so mofa pa period na fe so akomapa emfanta dwumedi na chi se na betimi aboam ma fe so apomodin wonsem no ebibia etimi atoto yem na obra pani akase na ochemu sem ayade patients anampo so mo meje ayasa ewo eye Kolebu teaching hospital mo hia pa ni sentu so mo bam omeje mo ababa na yoyo esan sem so obi yare mpo no kokopie mo wa hospital kwa ba fa so betreating krapo no ema ne ho ekopoeto ne ntemtem krampo ansa na wode eye mfidi anampo se ndro kopo e de ama di padesent no ochiremu a eyo se adoctor fo na fe so nurses fo yo mo Kolebu teaching hospital no bia hwe edi ni dwuma ye netimi aboam ema apomuden sem no ebia agyew nanim.
The ministry will therefore continue to work through the Ghana Medical Trust Fund Mahama Cares, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, the Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons, and other relevant institutions to strengthen the training of specialist doctors, nurses, biomedical engineers, technicians, and allied professionals required to support advanced cardiovascular services. Ladies and gentlemen, sustainability must remain at the center of this investment. A modern catheterization laboratory requires more than commissioning day excitement. It requires discipline management, proper maintenance planning, reliable consumables, trained biomedical support, efficient scheduling, and clear clinical governance. I therefore urge the management of Kolebu Teaching Hospital and the National Cardiothoracic Center to operate this facility with the highest standards of accountability, patient safety, and efficiency. I also wish to emphasize the importance of collaboration. The success of the facility will depend on strong coordination among the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, the National Cardiothoracic Center, the Ministry of Health, the National Health Insurance Authority, and other relevant agencies. Our objective must be to ensure that the patient does not experience these institutions as separate offices.
The Payatin in Kenya, ya swafo share pomodin ensem so domia for meter a candle and undin sem ena yakwati yenom. Melo ka said a dear press release and as a crata ya if ye NPP amayokono akachi abepimum. Your much say Yamya Duma Echna, a yadomo general clinic chepa so our mind gun and vicinity room and a jago drawer or mind gun and Seluko Pimo and Candian de Mokola a year teshi a hemfine for baby Billy Jedi El Cosubianon and a yadir cleaning exercise and because in and I'm now to Branta Mel Toyem, yet I said and addition of fun who we did with your answer with the soccer Chaminoka Sidim. President John Domani Mahama Ghana man penny Eddie Aya and Udin Semabe to the Yochim Sem. As I say, Yamya Duma duma echina eye July bosome no ne de etosu du ba kon na afensu edumienu no omo hwe na omo boa na afensu no eye clean and up exercise also omo hwe na omo boa no omo ye ni na edi efro se ne betimi aba mapomundi nsem no etime gya no sensem insu bratameto e de ende berusuan se weden so kache efia wodo la chesem edwuri ye ede ba kromo de bebre na no okokopie mo makata hodo de efia sam ho de esewani enso kache de sentino President John Dramani Mahama de sa se we betutu na chese ya de impenifo ye mo so omoda NPP amayuko na no so mo hye omo members na se yame adoma echira eye 10th July na fe so July 11 eye Saturday no also mo hye no mi no mo ka ho bom omo di kaso bom se na betimi abo na fe so exercise President John Dramani Mahama e de atojo no mi na ye be de ho begin bi netimi aboa ma fe so oman mu etimi ati sense so oman mu tiam yadewa ya chese ne de efi ekofa ba yina no yina eso betimi etwa na no na General Secretary edema NPP amayuko no Justin Kudia from Pom ya no na nensa ehye enkrata yasia ode aba ya ochem se yame adoma ochina Friday July 10th na fin Saturday July 11th na NPP amayuko ina no ne titru ene party no grassroots to executive members so national obia e kan ho abom so no betimi adon ho ahye exercise no ma yi important be fibia wo ba bia no o matimi eye firu na pomuden ehon sem etimi akọ nanim ya to so da so gina NPP amayuko omo akachi ya meno kase kokopie mu ewo manso enkwanta dia meno kase dia manso enkwanta patron ya omo ewo constituency no Mr Robert Oseb ya dodo na ya freno atule pepe meno kase de ya de wa chene disappointment ankasa ya ochem say in fact eniye dia ekoso ewo eye manso enkwanta dia odwon ho tiase ni nsehuntiam adanya National Executive Committee for anase twomute ya mu na economic nhyehyɛ by sem ya me ya duma 11 anase Saturday ya de ya de me also penifo hwem na afin so mode aye constituency elections ehye so na every set ahye yi efi aye nek na pose national eba aye ndem enya de constituency penifo ya mo homo no omode eso aye oyo na pose omo edi esan hye ya penifo ya omode ba ya mu chemsem album bia sen commercial so na afin so mudi so sele betima boama aye abato no etima koso trot ne de omo ko hwe aye album mi asa nyama ya bebo no ma ebi dim edi be wo ma ebi dim tese nyama ko ye hunya bisi basa ne sentinom o kiremu a o sempinifo mo modien ehwe na omo tena asem na ekwane ekane ayesem impenifo ye omo eda manso content to ye NPP amayuko no impenifo mo manso content constituency ne de omo fa bua enye bua ne sentino o kiremu a ne ekoso no enya de etwa ye kura ne sentino o de adesede e de to NPP impenifo na nim so mo hwe moa na afi so directive omo hwe ye e wo na sha na omo hwe se manso content impenifo na se na manso content constituency chief executive ni ano obi abehwe edi isa hye so ne timi abonyame aduma July 11 no edu ma end constituency elections some person dey hye so no obi ahye no adu so na fe so edin ahodo a ayede fi album sinya no o ma hye o mo de hye Mr Robert Osei na no di ensem ebi eni
asem nie Amansia West for akwan a ye nam so no anya kwan a mani je ho kra na de agama sabba mu tiawa ne se anhyesaya National Executive de ba ye say yemfa ni dwuma no Amansia West for say ye yensom yemfa ni dwuma ni sent ni say anya ye enukura ne ye bato ba bia ye new album enti album a ye ba ye no wo mu ye to committee for amoma ko police station bia at the forms ni nyina akwa amoma the forms no na ko ba say ye nyi nipa enum all ayi for yemfa mienu anka ho mienu na yemfa ka ye ni nyina fe na kwa so na kwa so ebre tiawa bi ye beto aba no a wo mu se wo mu nyintum anam personal interest inti na mpesa be ka se party no anya secretary madia anya MP dia na mo party no aye ku a yate a ye pese ye de konkodin ye di nkunim enti ebinum afa ne se wo mu party ni wo mu dia enti yo mbaka ana obi nka bi abasa na ye koya na ye bai enti sa hye no a wo mu so mu pani ye kofa old abon no ana di abato aba no se kofa old abon ye to aba no dia na the executive national executive here no na ya to anu akure abasa party no hye no ye ni so ye mfa nya aduma enti abromenti ase so esra national executive say omumra Amansia West no meto all the executives no fo ani ya nyina fo na fei dia ehye bia mo de baba bia no yanyi ntum ne fa ni dwuma na party no fa no tuma pamfra tension to asua me abaya me de ni sent ni say anhihya ya national executive di ba ye no amansia was for say yemfa ni dwuma enti personal
the Payati in K constituency patron at the Manson Quanta Nene and Yakotia nom. No penny Casano to just say so Yami Adom na 11th July you do not some of the button of cautious or the sre at the Sadium at the 2 air bambono Edmacono and some other titular police for no. So do a Momodia so maybe PM home send a bit me a bomb so bambon seminum let me just out Momodia act preventing Metimi Macana so you need be a man muso or bra election and as about on the ecosonum opening at the to just a penform yan son a bit more pie mobia and da say even yet elections are what I said the Okupim election on one ten yes so brandia a banesanya you acquire choka or I about to answer me no cassette bibi so and also you need BSc and my agenda cry evidence and I'm supposed to prayer and all the panisentino or that is said dear added to a year penform some other reduce about on Brenuswa on more than and for oppose for MP most in the bit me boy more magic by about buying it me bomber about on Trotten. Opening Robert or say your patron at the Mamanson Quanta constituency. Narudin Semi Ebi.
say the ambassador become tiawa and a futua medima amansia west for yaba trouble and say anam say mate say the old abon and aba trouble nitino ayadianya twitwitwiri abebam anunti mesra bambofo say omu sori waka na omumwa na basabasa bia ansi awo bra ya beto aba no obi a wakoto aba no so no ama wanya kikikiki bia okono koto na ba won hwe obi a owonim de obi a obetumi aboa ya no se ba akofo ma na woto aba ma no anyo obi a hunu na wakoto aba na ma no obi di sika dadao na se won fata se woto aba ma no a ama nto aba ma no tuma de bema party no akona nim anya nkoso na party no be fa ntoma pefra say ni pa what is an so to obama no akire executive for no say wo machidi for no omudi wo machire no omunya won kasa kire papa efi say mo anya won kasa kire na basabasa ye ba abeto so wo party no ama party no mu no ye bibia enye ye ndo bia tu ne nkofo na chidifo afo se onya abotre onkoto na ba no asundwam no mpane ba bi nyina ana onkofie na asundwe
the Payati in K Mr. Roberto say ono ye patron at the Manson Quanta NPP amayoku no anano di ensem ena yakote ye no ya twaso de kokopie mu our prophet Roger na kachi ya menoka say de ono ene penimpa ya other Roger City International Ministries anom ya dodo na ye fe no prophet Roger ya ni di yanka say the prophet Samuel Roger na menoka say de nanu su brant me to de biso anya sankoto no kopo de nkomse ba ya se bom kanya ye say no kopie mu sunsun mi ase de na nya se mo ensu brant me to de na nanom juada yante asem de and nsu to wa guy omanga nam sentitu ne nkra na ye mobo sem enu kopie mu alajo kaneshi odoko de say emiamia bebre wo nkra na busuam ara wo se insuo se na esi aboyiri fam enya semwa na no na tese prophet Roger akwakoye eye adehye bi ye omo ewo enkrantitirum na eye alajo na afensu ne mpatemu ahodo bebre na adoye ya no de ayade prophet Roger eto nsa ede afrem metropolitan municipal na afensu district assembly so madaroma omomodia enhwe eje bansem eye ahonidie ho nsem de omomodia amomanya bre wo so paye de timi aboam emomman yetimi afa ntuma paifra eba na hodie nsem na koba ne sem ensu branten bi ema ne musu a esa oye ne ye ba ye entimi ama ne musu biem esan sem se obi ko po to bola gu gata mu na afensu no su kwan awodro a chesa wo sensu effort mo kona sempo ibim ko sisi dai ho no ma yi na no yade embo akwani sent no or this at the said to metropolitan afensu municipal na afensu district assembly sinama no so madaro mo modia enhwe embo na afensu no sa ohaw ya wo hoyi na no mo hwe yin na infinite mi aboam emo man ya ho ne din nsem etimi agya nansom na obro pani ekasa yi na ochem sem ayade na niso pa yeso no so ni nuanom ho ekan yi wo bomodia aka na sase kakra ya one eyem na asore emma etimi anya bibi kakram yo mo kokodom eye omo a omo akan kakra na nyoma eka hom ebi eye bag of rice and ase emom bottled drinking water and ya yensu ya wo bottle yemu assorted beverages and in drinks ahodro na face washing powder na nyoma bebre na and eka wa prophet Roger na face na so ne ba omo kokodan eye adehye ya mo kan ye ewo ala dwuna fe so ne patema me no ka se die adehye ya mo ho so do omani asopan ye wo bra dwumedie na ekoso na bose wo bra adoye na ekoso no prophet Samuel Roger ade ensem bi se ade to adwane antiam enam so okokoye sa adoye we ade ma omo ho aka no ebi.
Yeah, I think that there must be some reinforcement. I think looking at the disaster that just happened, we have to bring the law into everything. The police and the military have to come in. There must be some restriction when it comes to how to keep the environment clean and how to do things. So I think we have to bring the reinforcement into it, because some things doesn't make sense. And sometimes common sense should tell you the things that you are doing will come back to you. So I would urge the government to put some force into the system, and I think with that one, there will be a solution.
Of a ban of polling products?
For that one, I cannot say there must be a ban, because that is where some people also get their daily meat. So I want us, there must be a restriction. And then the government has to improve when it comes, if we can get something like recycling or any institute that will come around and support. I think that one would help, instead of putting a ban on the product or whatever you think.
Let's get your full name.
Okay. Professor Roger, no other Roger City International, no, Nanundi and Sam and yet Obroko Pimum, I will allow you on your Koya or Mom, Aka, Brand Subrantami, a year, no, Adoya Koyomono, Nanundi and Sam and or the Atu Ejanan. Ya twaje wako PMO awo kokon ketekete won sem ye na yenim free say NPP amayoko anampo say NDC amayoko no aba betina akonya nso na yade na awo
enche bia na enam yewura ye president John Dramani Mahama so na odefa ye papa ona weru kopoku so ema sebio omuni bi na omode saadi ebo omo se omfa hwe omasetremu eyedi enche bia ye maame baako enya bi nti yabaye maame ho se yebebusa ne se onyaye no ekosen na empuntuo ben so na ade ne de abre no nti se wo hwe keji a enkoko negum kama na omatotu nkosu a wo mu kama no ne ba ye me maame egusu a oyi nkosu ya no aha nti mebo apini no na ma busa no se ne nsa kan na ekosen nti ma na ho se yo Ba ma wonse wuyi ngosia kama na adewe no wonsa kan no ekosen na sen so na atima boawo ana dwumadi na nkasa no se na tie
na yade a ochem se yade am eye 1.88 million kwa na kese aban no ehwe anim se ombetimi aboa distribute ama eye 16 regions o man Ghana mi se no lobia enya ne chefa ewo mu wo ba dwumadi no ekoso no na eye panipa ye okasa ede ma my feed Ghana ode na no se bi se ede etu ye ni ochem se san hye na no eye de betimi aboa pan ye no mdo manim ekoko kire mu ewo eye ahafo bono east western north central volta na afenso northern region ba bia kese yade am omo sankofo we na se mantama hudu we mo ena mo modiam a benefit e won kokon ketinketi project yi ho am etimi aboa pan ye no ko mo poultry farms awodo ho ni na no omo hwe aboa se ne betimi atete anaso menye nkokon no na man so kokoto akokon no ahwe a won modiam hu se you akokọ pa na we nye force akokọ na we oche bi nkwa no akoso ya ahodom ahodo e de abram e kokon ketinketi program no ebusua na no de ensem ebi eni
e honorable Odaruma abai bai wanya ayi show man ka sayi wa de nya show man am pa de man mo ni o onabo na mi shram se obeye agric minister na yeso wanya ayi yeso wakaya so onabo le pego ku nya mi shram ka wanya ka swati ko si se obeye ka se wa be president 2028 mi show man say obeye president okay hello ba ko ko be say Tukuna de man mo munni awu medasi
Meda President Mama ne ba elikofoku ase so mo aboa ye ema mo mama ye enkoko se yemfa emmo yembra ampa so oje ye mani age hu yie pa emede se wa mo aboa ye so ohwemu a nkoko yi ne tumu kusia na egugu mu eja metombia amede ato aduane ne nnu ama wo na mesoma nya bi di ato aduane ama memma enne memma so ya didi ti aseda na mede ma wo mu nda wo mu asepa na wo mu enya bi nso no esrese akwanya ba mu a wo mu a wo mu nso so meda Mampenny Mahama Ama Yenye Uncle Mandy. And I look up to say, oh, my Saka, Uncle Mana, I will never. Now, Mr. Mayabi, I'm Uncle Moto. Now, maybe Emma, a become so my many man having back, and you be told a third that Mamma. Now, I say, I have to never been hot. It is I buy a boom for her. Our motor, Editon, and I'm Mr. Mibor, Mamma, maybe. I can't.
When I wear a cocoa, oh, mammy, a down any of my penny John, mamma, down and cook on it and kitchen. I'm a dead bread, and you. The man has here almost true. It's me, there said, says this, Yana said, 1 week, it's me, 10 plates. I feel more my stats here. It's minimum 7 at Ram. Yameba Boy,
Omo yeti omo eye adehye anaso omo mo benefiting ewo enko konketikiti project hu anase program hu omo no dinsem na omo de atu etwano ahwe abuso ha na be makwan amayede enube no se kase basu ina no edi esi esmedi akotini ebi ede se yam yadoma echina eyade a oyeche anampo se exercise awo do bi na da koso e market awo do President John Mahama so na say yam yadoma my doctors for nothing, so nurse form about the I saw this year, Kweku Yopoo me Kasiebo,